G'day guys, we're back on the water for another walkthrough video, and today I have the all-new Yellowfin YF-76. Now this is the newest model in the extended cab range. They've made some really good changes to this over the previous model. A few of those being now we've got a 45% bigger cabin at the front of the boat here. Some new features all throughout inside, but we'll show you those in a sec. But if you do like these videos, as always, subscribe below, drop a like, and let's get right onto it. Here it is in all of its glory, sitting on the Yellowfin I-beam trailer. Now this is a 3.2 ton rated trailer, so 3200 kilo ATM. And that's plenty enough for this YF-76 here. It does feature, we've also got the catch and release system. So we just came out, finished up our filming there now, and I must say, this is one of the easiest boat trailers to load onto. Like, doesn't matter if you came in at a little bit of an angle, it just straightens you out. So as soon as you're coming on, give it some throttle, it will push you back into the middle and get you right up onto that catch and release right here. So if you are by yourself and you're comfortable, you can pretty much do this as yourself. So talk about strength and durability on this YF-76. 6mm bottom sheets on this thing and 4mm sides. Now that's just an extra heavy duty construction. They've added an external keel on the new design here, some extra strakes along here. So it helps you while you're underway, while you're up on the plane, makes it easy to control as well. So on the front of the YF-76, really big like bow area up here. Like we've got an electric motor bracket as standard on this model. We've got the nice U-deck flooring which continues on from inside and up around the gunnels too. So if you are handling at the front of the boat, you've got grip beneath your feet, which is always a great idea to have. Nice big hatch here too, so if you want that aeration coming through to the cab, that's a great standard feature to have on a boat with a big cab like this. But we have painted it in a two-tone coloration. This is our deep ocean blue that Yellowfin does, and this is a grey internal as well, so that runs all the way inside, and we've finished it off with a two-tone. But you can choose one colour paint all over as standard from the factory. We've got our electric anchor winch in here. This is a Sav Winch 1000. So we've got our anchor up here, nice stainless sprit here from Yellowfin too, which is a nice finish in there. That's a massive deep anchor well inside there. We've got our drum winch down, all hidden away, you can hardly see it. But it's nice, they've got nice angles running through here. All these curved sections too, just gives it a nice mean look. You can even see the curve of the windscreen up there. We've got the windscreen wiper additionally. But it's a nice mean looking cab. It's huge inside once we go have a look, but it's a great finish and it looks really mean. So a bit of that aesthetic look, but they've continued in on the bow, these nice 32mm bow rails just for that, you know, that fishing boat look, that typical offshore boat. They've got the nice big rails up here, which runs all the way to the sprit too. We've got grab rails on the actual roof of the hardtop too, so there is plenty of room here. If you do want to walk around to the front of the cab, you can do that. With the nice addition of Yellowfin putting those rails up there too. We've got these little blockers here, which are just thought about little 1% things, but if you do take water, it's not going to be running down inside of the boat at all. That's diverting it out. Nice big cleats on the side. There's 1, 2, and 2 on the other side additionally, but a nice finish again. You got the sliding window on the cab there. There's our navigation lights, aerials and all that. And talk about a full day use, plus some. This is a 380 litre underfloor fuel tank. Now that's absolutely massive. So if you are planning those massive weekend trips, huge offshore trips, you know you've got plenty in the tank to get you there and back. So we've powered this YF-76 with the maximum horsepower that you can get. It is the Yamaha F300. Now this is the XCB configuration. Now it's not the digital steering, so you can option that for a digital steering. So we've still got hydraulic, but it gives us drive-by-wire control. Now if you go drive-by-wire, you never go back to the mechanical control outboard. It is just next level. So 300 horsepower delivering us the most amount of power we can get for this boat. Very fuel efficient as well. We've got our gauges built into the Garmin head unit, but that gives us all our live information. It looks very similar to a Yamaha CL5 gauge. But we have also got our dive ladder as standard from Yellowfin, the 3-stepper, nice and wide. You would have seen that on the 6200 folding hardtop. And this all new transom door style too. Very simple, very thick as well. So you can't get this wrong. It's up and down, gives you easy access into the boat. We've got our transom area. We've actually got the burley bucket on that side too, which is a nice little option to have. Sitting actually behind me is our live bait tank. Now this is standard on the YF-76 as you'd expect. So it opens up. We've got the little live view window down here too, so you can see the condition, your water level. Fold away rear lounge here, so on the days you don't need it, take it out, leave it at home. It does fold away. That's the really nice trim colors, is all matched too, so it's really nice. They've done a great job with the upholstery through here. It actually matches all of the U-deck flooring, which you can see inside the boat too. So U-deck comes standard on this boat. Nice wide gunnels too. We've got our sinker cups here, great little option. Stainless rod holders here. There's 2 on either side. Actually, there's 3 on either side. There's 1 in the back corner too. But super wide gunnels, like my foot, like I'm a size 12 and I still got room. That's a massive gunnel. So really great just to access the rods up there. You got the U-deck, as I said, standard. You've got all the nice patterns, the measurer through here. It's a great transom area that the Yellowfin team has designed on this YF-76. So on this particular YF-76 that we've optioned, we've got it with the deluxe bait station. We've got our cutting board at the top. So when you are filleting, cutting, that's all ready to go. Nice cup holders here. You can use them as sinker cups too. We've got 5 rod holders across the back in addition to the roof and the sides. But the cool thing about this, opens up 4 tackle trays, bigger tackle tray down the bottom, which you'll get all with this option. Nice little storage box here too, so potentially just for, again, more sinkers or loose items that roll around, you can keep them in here. They're not going to be floating around the boat at all. But that's super easy to operate. You've got these little wire sticks down here, which just open and shut, holds it all in place. Great option to have on your ultimate fishing boat. So again, I love how Yellowfin puts these isolated switches in easy to reach places. So when you're done for the day, jump up on the trailer, it's right there to switch off your whole system. You're not going to have to go finding it in hatches or under the gunnel, right there. And it just makes your life so much easier. At the back of the hardtop on the YF-76, we've got 6 rod holders across the back here. And the great thing about these is you may think that they're too high to reach, put your rod back in. They've got this ingenious little idea: pull the pin, bring it down, scoop your rod in, push it back up. Ingenious design. So there's 6 of those across the back. Got our nice big pull-up bar here, so on those days where it does get rough or you're feeling strong, that's all ready to go. LED lights on either side we've optioned in too, and you can actually see there's one more under there, but also our Fusion speakers for the Fusion stereo, but we'll get to that later. And one last thing, and it's a great, just again, those little 1%ers, and there's actually a lip on the top of the roof here. So on the days where there's water on the roof, it's rained or you are going through some wild weather, the people that are hanging out the back are not going to get water all over them. So that diverts the water and pushes out to the side of the boat. Yellowfin on these new extended cabs, they've really thought about just like the usability of these side pockets. Now they are massive, one of the biggest side pockets I've seen. Nice and deep, so you can use this for a range of different things. Use storage, rod storage if you wanted to do that. But they've also thought about protecting your paint and equipment on the boat. So they've got this pad here, so when you're putting things in and out, you're not going to be scratching the sidewall. Just those 1% things that they've really thought about just to make your life a lot better. So for the seating configuration, we've got these nice back-to-back seats that Yellowfin does from their factory, again with a nice yellow upholstery running through on these YF models, really nice. But again, for those extra passengers that are just traveling along with you, grab rails either side for them. Again, you can never have enough grab rails in your boat. But we've got the esky riser on this one. So you chuck a nice big esky under there for the days out. And on this side, we've got a storage hatch under here. And if you want to chuck in your towels, dry stuff, throw it all in there. But alternatively, it's probably a really good spot if you are running a electric motor, chuck your lithium battery under there. Now they've got these all new seat designs on this model. Now I love, these are probably the comfiest boat seats I've been in for a very long time. Just check out the amount of padding and all that. They've put in the work in design here. This looks an awesome seat as well. Just again, the coloring, it matches with all the other upholstery in the boat. But you've got the arm supports, they come up and down. It is bolstered too, so if you do want to stand and drive, you can got all that, but it is so comfy to sit on. And yes, you can rotate it too. So if you are just parked up like we are now and you want to watch your rods out the back, you can fully rotate it, but it's a very comfortable design. Same thing on the passenger too. So additionally on the seats too, they actually also include a slider. So if you are a bit tall or a bit short, you can suit it. You can slide it to your desired area, have it set, locked in, ready to go. All right, beautiful dash design on this YF-76. There's just so much real estate to play with now. We haven't even scratched the surface of how much electronics you could put in here, but you could easily, this is a 12-inch, but you've got easily enough room for a 16, another 12, another 10, you've got all the room in the world to work with here. So they've really thought about those guys. They just want the best of the best. It's all there ready to go for you. But again, look at the visibility that we've got. We've got great windscreens at the front here. Again, there's the wiper that I spoke about earlier. Our big compass here. Now, you may think it's a little bit old school, but to be honest, it's a nice design, and it's just nice. It's not in the way of anything. They've made up this area down here too, so you can put you know, your loose items down in here, but it just fits in perfectly. You've got great visibility. You can use the fish finder just as the fish finder, but we've got all our switches down here, and they all light up, which is really nice too. So it really tells you once they're activated, you can see they change color, and there's lots of those. 4 extras you can play with too. Here's our sav winch control over here. We've got it parked up at the moment, so it's all out, but we can wind that up with the press of a button there. Again, Garmin gauge, and here's our Yamaha gauge, which I was talking about before with the F300. So that gives us all our information here, fuel, all the flow, all that, and that links into our Garmin system. Down here is our zip wake, so this pretty much sorts itself out. That just runs full auto, so it just keeps you nice and level while you're underway, corrects all your pitch and all that too. So they come standard on this bow, so great, just a great standard feature. Over here we've got our Yamaha touch controls, so it's not a key switch, this one, it's a press stop start, and there you go, just like your modern cars now. So that's called the EKS system. Great option to have if you are thinking of owning a Yamaha drive-by-wire motor. And here's our 6x9 concealed control box too. So full drive-by-wire, no mechanical cables, got all our controls down here too. And most importantly, on those hot days, huge sliding windows as standard on this boat. So they've really thought about it. Nice cabin lining through here too, just that black design. Again, keeps a bit of the heat out from the roof. Nice big storage pockets at the back. And again, just that U-deck goes all through the boat. You've got it all through here, all the nice trimming. And one minor feature I might mention is the footrests. They're actually recessed inside into the cabin. So you can get, like there is those other brands that have the extended ones, they come out a bit more. But on this model, they recess inside. So it's a nice little chamber in there, put your feet in there, you've got a comfortable drive ahead of you. So continuing on through the dash area, more grab rails for your passenger here. For the people coming in and out of the cab, you've got a rail here too. And here's our awesome glove box. Opens up, and it's tight enough so it doesn't just fall back down on itself, or you have to fold it all the way up. It can hold in any position you like. So just those, again, was one little 1% thing, you don't have to worry about that. Storage for your keys and your wallet all through there, and that just closes up. We've got more storage for your passenger side of things over on the left here. And again, U-deck all the way through the sides. Now, talking about an extended cab, this is a massive size cab, and it's got great height, great width too on the YF-76. And again, it's 45% bigger than the old model they used to have. But we've optioned in for some nice cushions up in the front here. They've done a beautiful carpeted lining through here, so just to take the bit of the heat out of the sun. Still nice and cool in here, but if it does get too hot for you, we have got the big hatch under here too. So again, these all come up, and what we actually have under here is a toilet system, and you can see it all opens up. So if you need to do your business but you just can't hold, that's all set ready to go from the factory there. So great option. Again, if you are planning those bigger trips and you can't hold yourself, get one of those. So for more storage, as always, in the front of these cabs on the YF-76, big storage boxes under here. So again, life jackets possibly, but we've also got the little washer fluid for the wipers too. So you can hold a switch, shoots out fresh water for you, so you've got a nice clear view while you're driving. And additionally, inside the cab, we've got these storage bunks up here, and they actually extend further than the entrance of the cabin itself. So they go back a little bit more, but you can put you can fold a rod, put it up in here. We've got these cushion backrest things in here as well. So if you do want to just lean up inside, you have got those on your back. So again, all around nice cabin, nice little light up here, access to our all our controls, the fuses and all that's behind there too. So they've done a really good job on this cab. So a perfect option for the YF-76 cabin is this lockable roller door. So those times you need to go park up at a marina, or you're away from the boat for a few hours, you can keep your valuables inside here. It is lockable with the key down here, but that gives us great entrance inside to the cab. Additionally, the YF-76 also features the self-draining deck We've got scupper here, scupper on the starboard side as well. So again, makes it a very safe boat. If you are heading into rough conditions, water can drain out, but also really easy to clean. So once you're done for a day, get your little hose inside, wash it out, and they will all actually drain out of here. Not into a bilge or anything like that, all out the boat, and you're set to go for your next adventure. So that is the Yellowfin YF-76 extended cab. Now it's their all new model. It's great. They've really added some awesome features in there. So for you guys that just really want the best of the best offshore boat with all the features, the bells and whistles, you can pretty much load this thing to your heart's content. There's so many different options you can choose, but a lot of great standard features as well. So as always, if you need any more information on the Yellowfin range, jump onto our website, gcbc.com.au. That's Gold Coast Boating Centre. Or there you'll find the whole range. Click us, comment down below, a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.